This is Pet Life Radio. Let's talk pets.
Hello, all you feline fanatics. Welcome to Cattitude. This is Michelle Fern, your host of Cattitude on Pet Life Radio. Okay, I am super excited for today. Let's say it's all about one of my favorites, adopting cats and shelters, and one of the best cat litters ever. Stay tuned. You do not want to miss this. It's going to be great. We'll be right back after this break.
Tired of wasting money on giant bags, boxes, and jugs of litter that don't last? Switch to World's Best Cat Litter, the only litter that lets you use less and get more. World's Best Cat Litter uses the concentrated power of corn to deliver outstanding odor control and easy cleanup. It's lightweight, 99% dust-free, and pet, people, and planet friendly. It's even flushable. Make the switch to World's Best Cat Litter and save $2. Visit www.saveonworldsbest.com.
Molly, here's your dinner. Zeus, that's not your food.
Don't let that happen to your precious cat. Elevate your cat's eating experience with the Cat Tree Tray. The Cat Tree Tray keeps your cat's food off the floor and conveniently located on the cat tree. It's the perfect way to eat. It's a beautiful wrought iron tray that easily attaches to your cat tree and keeps dogs and other critters out of your cat's dish. A must for multi-pet households. There's a 6-inch tray for large bowls and a 4-inch tray for smaller bowls. Purchase your Cat Tree Tray today. Go right now to cattreetray.com. That's cattreetray.com. CATTREETRAY.com.
Let's Talk Pets on PetLifeRadio.com.
Welcome back, everyone. I'd like to introduce Jean Broders. She's the Senior Brand Manager at World's Best Cat Litter. Welcome, Jean.
Thanks, Michelle. I appreciate being able to speak with you today.
Well, I'm very excited to have you. And I know we're going to be talking about that, June is Adopt a Cat Month. And even though we're past June, World's Best Cat Litter does a lot of exciting things to help shelter cats. So I think that's
right.
I love that. I love that World's Best Cat Litter does so much for shelter cats because we need more and more of that. There's so many. So why don't you tell us a little bit of background about World's Best Cat Litter? There might be some cat lovers out there listening that maybe haven't heard of you guys before.
Okay, great. I'd love to. So World's Best Cat Litter is a pet, people, and planet-friendly litter that makes cleanup easier thanks to our concentrated power of corn. So our product is made from corn, so it's safe. It's a great product to bring into your home, especially if you're adopting a cat. But with this great product, it means that you can spend less time cleaning the litter box and more time spending, enjoyable time with your cats and just doing things that you love to do. So although we pride ourselves in the performance of World's Best Cat Litter, our number one mission is strengthening that bond between people and pets. And that includes just what we're going to talk about today, the shelters and over, the 3.5 million cats that are in shelters across the country. So, we love to talk about our cause and how we can help those cats find forever homes, which is perfect timing, as you said, with June Adopt a Cat Month wrapping up. We'll be able to kind of share some information about our program that we can offer that's year-round, not just for the month of June.
Oh, absolutely. And just to add, one of the first times, and this was a couple years ago, that I found out, I think when World's Best Cat Litter was first on the market, when I discovered it and learned from a rescue place, a cat rescue place, and they said, get World's Best Cat Litter because it's made with corn, and sometimes kittens and even older cats that are nervous will eat the litter. I had no idea. But if they eat World's Best Cat Litter, it's fine because it's corn.
Right. So we have a patented process that allows the corn to naturally absorb odors and moisture, and it does that, and it traps it deep inside the litter and forms tight clumps on contact. So it eliminates all the smells and the odors, and makes it very, very easy to clean the litter box. And one of the great advantages is, yes, that it's since it's from corn, it's completely safe. You're not going to have clouds of dust. You're not going to have any concerns if a kitten or cat were to eat it. And one of the added benefits also, as far as cleanup, is that it's flushable. It's safe for sewer and septic. So that's a huge added bonus that people love, because it just makes cleaning the litter box kind of a non-issue.
And all of us cat lovers out there love that. So let's talk about, what is Adopt a Cat Month?
A great question, Michelle. So each spring during kitten season, this time of year, there's thousands of newborn kittens that join the millions of cats already in shelters across the country. So years ago, when this was taking place, the American Humane Society decided to make June Adopt a Cat Month, which was a kind of highlighting and encouraging fostering and adoption of kittens and cats, seniors alike, all across the country. So yeah, it's just a great way to highlight the need for all the kittens out there and cats that need forever homes. So it's a great way to accentuate that and kind of bring it to the attention of the public.
I think that's a great program, a great idea. And I know we're going to talk a little bit further, but I know that World's Best Cat Litter has programs in place to keep this going all year long. And for everybody that's listening, there are so many wonderful cats in shelters and even just strays in your community that are just, they want their forever home. So I just think this is wonderful what World's Best Cat Litter is doing. So let's talk first about a little bit more about World's Best Cat Litter.
Sure. So as I mentioned, it's made from corn. It's the number one natural selling litter out in the market. So it's got great distribution. It can be found all across the country where you're currently buying your cat litter. So it's very easy to get into your homes. And again, talking about that concentrated power of corn, you use less product. So you have smaller clumps that have very great odor control. So you're able to just scoop those clumps and either dispose of it in the trash, or like I mentioned, you can flush it, which makes it very, very easy. It's 99% dust-free, so when you are bringing a new cat into your home, you're not going to have to worry about the dust in your home or respiratory issues with the cat, which is a common problem. So with our product, we don't have that dust, so it's great. And so it's a pet people and planet-friendly product to have in your home.
And that's a wonderful thing, too. A lot of the animal lovers are very into green and safe for their pets, safe for people, and or no dust factor. And the flushable or the 99% dust-free and flushable and septic safe. That's all super important. Now, World's Best Cat Litter also does a program called GiveLitter, which I think is fantastic. Can you tell us a little bit more about that program?
Absolutely. We're very proud of this program. It's been very rewarding over the years, both for ourselves as a brand and for all the shelters. We've partnered with probably over 100 to 150 shelters over this past 7 years with the simple idea of empowering cat-loving fans everywhere to help donate free litter to hardworking shelters that need it most. These shelters are just, they don't have available funds to buy the necessities for the animals that are there, so it's a great way for us to help out. So, we know that our fans would love to adopt a cat every month, but obviously that's just not realistic. So this is a good way for them to help out all year long by supporting our program and voting for various shelters to get free litter throughout the year.
Okay, so the voting is super. It's free, very easy. It's at GiveLitter.com for everybody that's listening. We will have this link on this show for under Cattitude. So if you're driving, exercising, listening, whatever, we will have the link. You just go to Pet Life Radio and the link will be in the information that talks about this show. And that's at GiveLitter.com.
Right. So basically how it works is that throughout the year, we partner. In 2017, we've partnered with 5 different shelters across the country. We have Northeast Animal Shelter in Salem, Mass. We have Animal Haven in New York City, Humane Society of Tampa, Florida, Kitten Rescue in Los Angeles, and Austin Humane Society. So for 2017, we've chosen these 5 shelters to partner with. And the idea is 4 times throughout the year, we open up our GiveLitter program via the GiveLitter.com website, and consumers can go on there and vote to donate, for us to donate, for World's Best Cat Litter to donate pounds of litter to these shelters. So it's very easy. You're not having to buy anything. You're simply just taking a few minutes out of your day to click on there to help reward these shelters that we know need food and litter, and this is our way of kind of giving back and supporting them. So on July 26th, we'll be starting our next round. So that'll be the next round for consumers to go out there and vote. But in the meantime, we also have an app with a game called Pursue It. And they can find out information about that app on GiveLitter.com. But it's a fun way for consumers to play and interact with kittens via the app. And it allows them, while they're playing, to earn free pounds of litter that will also go towards our program. So even though our program is not running 7 days a week all year round, it runs kind of in different launch periods. The app game allows consumers to go ahead and be able to be earning points during kind of the off cycles. So our next cycle does start July 26th. And again, will be live on GiveLitter.com, where consumers can go in there and vote. And these 5 shelters for 2017 will get a minimum of 5,000 pounds each, which is significant for shelters and will help go a long way to help take care of all the cats in the shelters.
So let me ask you, as we're talking about this, so people go on and vote. So every shelter, that all the 5 are going to get at least 5,000 pounds, and then people can vote for their favorite based on maybe it's their state or whatever. And
sure.
And then can you vote daily?
Yes, you can vote daily. And you can vote for a different shelter each day. It's all about just kind of supporting the cause, and they're all going to win when it's all said and done, right? Because they're all going to get an amount of litter to help their facilities.
And how long does it go on for? From July 26th until
it'll be open for, I think it's a 2-week period. So they'll have time to be able to go in there and vote multiple times during that time period. And then when it's all said and done, we will look at the various shelters to see how many votes that they have. And then we will also do some bonus amounts of litter above and beyond that 5,000. So it is really a win-win for the shelters involved. They're all going to get litter to help out of the facility, and they've been great partners throughout the year, and we've been excited and happy to have them be a part of this program. And we'll continue this program on into 2018 also. We kind of change it up each year, but we've donated just under 600,000 pounds since the program started 7 years ago. So we really have been able to help out a lot of shelters across the country over the last 7 years, and we'll continue to do so in the future.
Okay, that's a huge amount of litter. How many, I wonder if you know this, how many cats, say in a lifetime, how much litter would a cat use in a lifetime?
Oh, that's a great question. So with our litter, since it works so efficiently and it has that concentrated power of corn, you're probably talking about, for one cat, not even using 100 pounds a year. So based on that, you can see how that 600,000 pounds really does help out a lot of cats across the country.
So this would be, if you were to equate this to maybe another kind of litter without the concentrated power of corn, it would probably be like several million.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. So ours, a great advantage with the product is that it lasts so long. So the shelters love that, because the donations that they get just can last significantly longer, because when you go into the facility, you want it to smell nice and clean, and you don't want any odors that are, going to be offensive to people coming in there to enjoy the cat. So they love the convenience and the ease of just being able to know that when people come into the facility, they're not going to, there's going to be a nice smelling facility. The volunteers, have no issues cleaning the litter box. It's just an easy process for them and a very quick process. So, yeah, it's a huge benefit. And as we talked about earlier, just the no dust and the safety factor. They don't have to worry about the cats eating any of the product. And if they do, it's totally digestible. So it's a win-win situation.
I love it. Okay, let's talk about some cat adoption tips. We're past June, but this is the birthing season for kittens. So there's so many kittens out there that need their forever homes.
Right. That is very true. So, bringing home a new cat, there's always going to be some challenges involved. So one of the things we want to make very easy is just that litter box transition. But we do have lots of tips on our Clearing the Air blog, on our website, worldsbestcatlitter.com. So there's all kinds of different tips about cat care and also about adoption tips. So as we mentioned, one of the things that's important is starting with the right litter. So just because of all the benefits we've talked about, World's Best Cat Litter is a great litter to transition your cat into your new home. So it can be one of the last things you need to worry about when you're adopting the cat is having to deal with a litter box. So cats transition very well into our product. It's got a nice soft texture that they like, and it's easy for them to kind of dig around in and bury. So it's a great transition product when you adopt your cat to also stop and get a bag of World's Best Cat Litter to take home with you.
What a great idea. And what do you have at hashtag, I love this, hashtag a litter bit amazing?
So it's funny, we have a great following of consumers with our product. So we love to share testimonials and talk about ways that consumers love World's Best Cat Litter, and to the point that, people say that the cat litter is like, changed their lives. It's made things so much easier for them. So we kind of use that tongue-in-cheek that our product is a litter bit amazing. So we just have fun things. We use that hashtag on different social posts that we're doing and with pictures and so forth, that just to kind of add some humor around, how great our product is. And we're not just saying it, our fans and our customers have been saying it for years. So it's kind of fun with that, to be able to have that fit right into our product with a litter bit amazing.
This is exciting. I can't wait to vote. And everybody out there listening in Cattitude Land, make sure you go to the website, which is GiveLitter.com, and vote for your favorite shelter, and find out more about World's Best Cat Litter and give it a try. It's a great product. We had the crew checked it out. Dennis, Charlotte, and Molly, and they loved it. It kind of does change your life. When you're the litter box person cleaning up, it does. And especially when you have 3, it's somehow, I don't know, 3 is more than the whole with litter boxes. They just seem to, because you need more litter boxes. So with World's Best Cat Litter, it's so much easier. And Jean, what kind of cats do you have?
So I just have one cat. It's a calico named Callie. She's 8 years old, so they're very enjoyable. We also have dogs in our home, so we're a pet-friendly home, and they definitely make life enjoyable. And when you have a product like World's Best Cat Litter, you can spend more time with your pets instead of having to deal with those messes of the clean little litter box. And it's also great when people come into your home, right? They see that you have a cat, but they can't smell that you have a cat. So it's been fun being a part of the brand for all these years.
Yeah, we love it. We love that it's so easy to clean, and it has all these great features. And the fact that World's Best Cat Litter gives back to all these shelters is just, a wonderful little extra. Thank you so much for coming on Cattitude and telling us all about World's Best Cat Litter and the GiveLitter promotion that you have for the shelters.
Yeah, you're welcome. I appreciate it. And again, the voting will begin on July 26th, but you can go download the app, Pursue It, and have some fun while you're donating litter to the cause of the GiveLitter program. So thanks, Michelle. I appreciate the opportunity to share the information.
What a wonderful show. I'd like to thank my guest, Jean Broders from World's Best Cat Litter, for a great show. Please remember, go to Cattitude where this show will be listed, and there'll be a link to GiveLitter.com. And I cannot wait to play that app game Pursuit. We'll have the information for that as well. I'd like to thank Dennis and Charlotte and Molly because they love using World's Best Cat Litter, and me, the cleanup person, loves cleaning it because it's so much easier. And I'd like to thank all my feline friends out there for listening. We appreciate it so much. Any suggestions, tips, ideas for future shows, just send a message to Michelle at PetLifeRadio.com. And I lastly would like to thank my producer, Mark Winter, for making me and my guests always sound great. I know I said it before, but let me say it again. A huge thank you to all the Cattitude listeners. You are why I do this. So thank you, and stay tuned. There's a lot more fun stuff coming up on Cattitude.
Let's Talk Pets, every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.